you really want your own dedicated block space because we saw in cycles past how congested block space can become on like any general purpose chain. Of course, Ethereum, but you also, even with like when Trump launched on Solana, right? Solana got congested, Polygon's gotten congested multiple times. And like, it's actually a really shitty feeling if you're an app builder who's like modeled out all your costs. And you're like, okay, it's getting more expensive for me to run my application on chain or for my users to interact with my application because some other application got popular. We expect a lot of applications to start moving to their own chain. Right now, we're seeing a lot of DePIN and AI, probably unsurprisingly. But a lot of the really cool thing about those types of applications as well is oftentimes they are kind of blurring the line between Web 2 and Web 3. And so like if you're using like a new kind of, like a DePIN product, let's say, doing like on-chain GPU, like rentals and allocation, a GPU marketplace. Like a lot of the users of that type of application, they're not going to be crypto native. So they're going to be using like embedded wallets with like social sign-in. They might not have MetaMask, et cetera. And so for that reason, like the apps actually get to own a lot more of the UI and the UX of how people actually interact with them. And those are actually really good candidates for app chains because you're getting like very fresh users. You can kind of dictate how they interface with the application and therefore the chain. And so you have less of kind of like a UX trade-off of like, this user who's used to using like Base or Solana, like convincing them to use a new chain versus bringing on net new users into your own ecosystem.
Very interesting.